So on to the May 15th, another huge night for yourself. 3 of your fighters. Starting off with Jason Cunningham, another European fight.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that fight, firstly?
Great fight, and although it were bitter for me on last weekend in Barcelona, the Iceman Jason has got his opportunity. It's the biggest fight of his career. So I'm going from one European title fight, and I'll be working Jason all this training camp all the way through till he gets in the ring with Gamal Yafai, the European champion. But I'm excited, and although we haven't had the best amount of time to prepare, Jason is very experienced, amateur and professional, and these opportunities he knows you can't turn them down. And this is the pandemic era, if you want to call it that. And it's if you don't take it, somebody else is going to take it. The opportunity was offered, and that's it. That's the way it is. So we've got a short time to focus on. To be honest, I've had my eye on him for a while anyway, Yafai, because I thought this fight could surface when I looked down the rankings and stuff like that, and I thought he needed an opponent and this, and kind of like some are away another network and it probably wouldn't have happened, and some are European and maybe that fight wouldn't have happened with COVID. It kind of like left Jason in that thing. So we have been studying him. It was just to finally hear that it is actually going ahead, then that's it. And you've seen yourself today. We've been doing a bit of sparring and the things that we're working on and stuff like that for him to be successful in this contest.
Obviously, Gamal Yafai is an opponent. What do you rate him as an opponent? Obviously, he's won the European out. Were it in Milan that he won it? Yeah, the European title.
Yeah. I've followed all the brothers' careers. That's my job, and I'm also a boxing fan. And Jason shared the ring with Carlo. I trained him for when he boxed Cal Yafai, his brother, who is a high level. Well, he was world champion only up until his last loss against Chocolatito, and this is the level you're talking at. Anybody who knows boxing knows the level that I'm talking about here. There's no disgrace in that, and he were undefeated all the way through and become a world champion. They're a very successful family, and they take the boxing very seriously, just like all us doing here. And Gamal as a fighter is and also a well-schooled fighter. I don't think he's lived up to the expectations what people thought he was going to as when he started, because his brother's become a world champion. Gamal is a European champion, which is still a very high level of boxing. To become a European champion, I think Gamal's going to be looking to try and kick on where his brother is, but we've got other plans, and we've been working just as hard to try and relinquish that belt off him and put Jason in that position for the biggest win of his career, and we're hungry, and it means a lot to me. I want to get my hands on it as well, just as much as Jason.
So obviously Lee Appleyard as well on the card against Dalton Smith.
Yeah.
One of, well, they're saying that UK's biggest prospect. Obviously, I bet that makes you excited, doesn't it? Know that he's got a massive opportunity. It's obviously massive underdog. I bet that makes you feel excited, wanting to go in there and pull off the upset. I think very highly of Dalton as a prospect. I am on the bandwagon with everyone else, but Dalton's got questions to answer. It's alright blowing people away like he has been doing. As well decorated as an amateur as he has still got questions to answer, and a championship fight might ask him these questions. Sometimes you see it, you get into these contests and then you're in with someone who just does not want to be denied, who will not go away, who has had a full camp to work. Some fighters have come in and they're overawed by the thought of prospect is going to be a world champion, is going to be a world champion, is going to be a world champion, but it happens, and then they step in with someone who's not, and you can see them unfold a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see how the fight plays out, but I know for a fact that Lee is in the best shape possible, and he has them unbelievable desire to be successful, to become a two-weight English champion. He's got experience by being at that level before that championship level, so this is the pro game, and I think it's going to be a really exciting fight, yeah.
So obviously on to the main event, Terry Harper against Human Choi, unifying the belts. Another fantastic fight, Ray.
Terry's career seems to be going from strength to strength. It's very important that Terry has learned from the previous experiences in other fights and does not get carried away with the hype that surrounds Terry. The same way I've just spoke about Dalton, Terry has the same type of hype in female boxing, and she's a bit of a sensation at the minute. She holds two versions of the world title, and she's looking to add a third against Choi. And it's about, although she's young, she's got a wise head on her shoulders, and it's about using that wise head to use the experience that she's gained, to not get involved in the hype, to concentrate maximum as much as she can with the blinkers on, keep everything else out of the way, and concentrate as much as she can to get the victory, and her career can go from strength to strength. The plan is to become undisputed, and the work that I saw her do the other night with Steffi, it was whether you were a male or female, the way that girl performed in a training session, I was just flabbergasted. She is a special athlete, and I'm tipping Terry to win this fight and win it well and go on to bigger and better things. I see her firsthand, and I've spent a lot of years with her, worked with her myself, and she's a phenomenal athlete.
Brilliant. I wish you all the best of luck, Ray, on the May 15th. A huge night for yourself, a huge night for the gym, and everyone at Media Management wishes you all the best, mate.
No problem, thank you very much, cheers.